Look, um, that reunion was one of the most dramatic reunions I've seen since on Vanderpump. And I must say, Lala, I see you're currently now doing damage control because leading up to the reunion, you swore that persons would be on your side after everything aired. And I don't know what you were trying to get out of it. Like, especially when they show that last 5 minutes and you felt justified in what you did or said. It's just like I don't know exactly what is it that you are expecting from the audience. Because you literally this in third part of the reunion and we're discussing Vanderpump rules. We saw where your hand showed that you are literally jealous of Ariana and her success that came after Scandal. And the fact that you basically stated that you did not get the opportunity to dictate how things worked when you and Randall break up. Now, I'm going to say this not politely. The reason why you did not get sympathy, Lala, is because you were pretty much Rachel in the situation with you and Randall. And when that relationship did not work out, no one see where they should be sympathizing or having your back or rallying around you because you were the other woman in this situation. As much as you like to rewrite history, you were pretty much the other woman in this situation. And the fact that you are looking for that same outcome, but in the same sentence, trying to say that you love Ariana and you support Ariana and you are happy that she had persons around her, is the same sentence you're saying that she's acting like she's Beyonce, she's acting like she's God. And I don't see the support that you are speaking of. I don't know if you see the support that you speak of. We see where now you're on your podcast apologizing to the same fan base that you thought that would have your back when all of these episodes aired. But nothing has changed throughout this narrative. I even noticed that even with Sheena, she is now all of a sudden team Lala and she's now more concerned about how Lala feels because she cannot afford to lose that friendship with Lala or she can't afford to go up against Lala. And we even saw it where you have Ariana who you claim that you're so much friends with and you got up from your seat to check on Lala with your back turned to Ariana who's literally crying not more than 2 feet away from you. And you are more concerned about if Lala is upset because you probably not defended her or didn't speak up much during this reunion. And it just shows that your loyalty is clearly wherever the wind blows. And you're clearly in the comment section because you made some up. I think you were defending something and you were saying something like you're not a male sympathizer, which is a dig at Katie in what she said regarding you. For me, the two persons who are on the show saying that they speak authenticity, it just shows you that they are the most inauthentic persons on this cast, basically. And you guys thought that you were saving the show when in reality, you actually failed the show. I don't see how you guys saved the show when you guys were basically playing producers' pets the entire season, not living in your truth, not speaking your feelings, not caring about what the audience might think and actually react to your true self. And this is where this season failed, and I see why you guys are on pause. We saw where Lala did this whole monologue saying that she is enjoy filming the show and this is her bread and butter. And it definitely shows that this is your bread and butter because you clearly see that your paycheck is about to be disappeared and you felt like you have to over compensate or over produce a season in order for you to secure more seasons so you have food on your table. And the thing that you're blaming Ariana for that is just so sad because you were the same one who said that we're going into the season with a girl who was in the background and now she's the main storyline and you were nervous. If you were so confident in yourself and what you bring to the show and you have so much going on in your life, you should be able to have your own storyline as well to help carry the season. You should not be having going into the season and thinking that you need Ariana to be the one to save you or save the show, because in reality, season 10 probably will be of the last season for you guys. Or if it's not the last season, you guys would have been put on pause. Because if it wasn't for Scandival, you guys probably would have easily, quickly pick back up cameras for season 11. And the thing that you're trying to push this narrative on Ariana because she walked away from a conversation. And I'm glad that she said that she walking away probably secure them another season and help give her a paycheck, because clearly that is what Lala mostly concerned is about, her paycheck and how much money she'll be able to get into the show and in order to finance our homes. And at the same time, you're saying that we might think that this scandal was what made you pay for your 2 homes. But in reality, you were the one who said that. The short line, send it to Daryl, that was what helped you purchase your home in Palm Springs, if to my knowledge. So what are we trying to prove here when you're saying that this was not the only income that helped you purchase your homes or help finance your household? We saw where finally Lisa Vanderpump came to Ariana's defense, because I think Andy asked her in regards to when she was on Housewives and she walked away and did not show up, and she said, well, really, she did not see herself wanting to mend any friendship or anything with these persons. So she clearly did not have any interest in actually trying to come to the reunion to rehash anything or try to repair a friendship. So she's congratulating Ariana because she did show up, which persons are failing to believe. They may not show up in the way you wanted her to show up or be in situations that you guys wanted to produce to happen this season, but she did show up. She did show her life. She was in group settings with the same idiot sitting in the building with her, and you guys still are requesting more from her. And I guess you guys somewhat think that you got that with her crying at the reunion, and not even that even saved you guys to put back cameras up again for season 12. So you guys producing this moment between her and Sandoval, we got it at the reunion, and you guys are still put on pause. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Then we have where we saw the last 5 minutes showed, and then we got Sandoval again in his fake cry, breaking down and saying that Ariana knows him and he's so sorry and blah blah blah. And I'm like, why is this? Why do people sit down and actually believe anything that is coming out of Sandoval's mouth? He clearly himself don't seem like he believes what he's saying out of his mouth, because as he said it in 1 second and then 2 minutes later he says something else. So why are we sitting here making it seem as if this guy is this upstanding guy and persons need to rally around and support this dude because he's clearly changed? And I'm not even sure if Sheena has the brain cell to see that this dude played her the entire season. He said what he said in the ending of the ending of the finale, and it's like they must be so foolish to go an entire season defending this dude, the same dude that you were on podcast saying that you would never be friends with again, and you came into this season basically defending this dude, but you're seeing a piece of his soul, and you're seeing the soul and the door cracked, and you're seeing the mask fall off, and any variations you could have came up with to what you are seeing, and we are seeing this dude day after day, podcast after podcast, showing his true self. And you are here talking about a 15-year friendship that no one gives a fuck about. He does not give a fuck about. And you're here speaking about 15 years of friendship. At your age, you should know it's not about the years of friendship for someone. It's about exactly what the person have done for you and what is currently now. And for you to sit down talking about season 1 when he defended you and no one wanted to be friends with you, when half of these people are not even on the cast anymore, and you're speaking about season 1 friendship that you had with this dude. what is going on up here? And you sit on your podcast coming up with different variations or definitions or meaning or whatever explanation to why you operated this season. And before you just own up to it and say, hey, guess what? I fucked up. I'm a people pleaser. I thought this was one thing, whatever. But you're here now pushing like this narrative like Ariana is at fault. Ariana is the reason why. I'm pretty sure you guys are probably thinking Ariana is the reason why your damn show is put on pause. When she probably, as I said, saved you guys to me potentially get a season 12. We don't know whenever that is, but she probably gave you guys a season 12. But I don't know what is going on upstairs in Lala and Sheena's head, but that was to me the end of season part 3 of the reunion. I don't think anything highlighted. I don't know why they even had to stretch it to 3 parts to just show 5 minutes upon ending to get a reaction out of the persons. And yeah. But guys, that was the actual recap. There's nothing much to share on this. I don't know what season 12 will look like. I do hope Ariana does move on from the show, seeing that they said that she is ruining getting their paycheck. I do hope she decides to leave the show, and let's see if they can figure out to secure themselves a couple more seasons, because clearly they think that Ariana not filming with Sandoval or having a cry fest with Sandoval is going to tear the show down and cancel their show. So let's see if that works. And God forsake, I do not want to see Lala nor Sheena on the Valley. Like, they're going to ruin the show. And this constant thing now in the news where she's beefing with Kristen, she's now beefing with Brittany. Like, this is the same thing. I don't want her on that show, because you're fabricating drama to have a storyline or a reason to connect with these people so you can go on their show to have drama and something with them. Like, I don't want to see that. As you said in the ending of the reunion, you want to have your baby, you want to bake your baby and have it, go ahead and do that. We don't see you on our screens anymore. Maybe not for now. But that was it, guys, for the actual reunion recap part 3. Let me know, guys, in the comment section, what were your thoughts on the reunion? Do you feel the same way? Do you think the show should be canceled? Do you think they should get another season? But chime down below. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one as we'll recap the Valley. Bye, y'all.